yeah, I guess people don't really think that you come off a big international tour and come back and scrub bins and sweep floors and shit to pay your rent, you know. But all the music and touring stuff, it doesn't really give you any money to save or anything, so I don't really have the money I'd like to have to look after the people I care about. So yeah, things just weren't going very well, I guess, and I decided to go back home to Perth because Melbourne wasn't really doing me good. Talking on the phone, talking on the internet and stuff, just missing each other a lot, and just sort of deciding that we'd like to, you know, change ourselves for the better and what we thought would make our relationship better. I was pretty willing to kind of do anything to make it work, and yeah, she decided she wanted to move over to Perth.
Why didn't she just like?
Well, she had so much stuff and she pretty much had no money to do that, so she needed help. I'm going to drive across the old Nullarbor, the big fat paddock, and play a few shows along the way. And when I get to Melbourne, pick up my missus and drive her back to Perth. Yeah, it's going to be quite the adventure, and I'm bloody excited. Bit of life experience, a bit more man strength, a few more hairs on my chest, a girlfriend that lives in the same city as me, with this mighty beast, Long Pole Van Dam. 1988 Toyota Hiace commuter, running on LPG and petrol. Got good old Kelly light truck tyres on her. Good ones, you know. Just had the oil changed. Cars love a good oil change. Veranda. Got a bit of Mad Max style mesh. Keep all the roo gizzards. We got the roo bar here and the old roo pusher. Well, I'll show you just how prepared I am. This is how fucking prepared I am, mate. I've got a bloody axe. Long Pole Van Dam. It's gonna go the distance, I hope. Played the gig in Osborne Park and the boys stayed home. And I set off, thought it would be nice and cruisy. 2 days to Adelaide, I thought there'd be plenty of time. Well, we're about 3 minutes from home. We just left and car's overheated already. So I've just topped up the coolant and hoping it's not going to be a reoccurring issue. First time it's happened. A little bit of a worry, but we should be right. Oh man, of all the houses, we have to pull up one with the yapper.
Pretty brutal, kind of having your confidence in your car tested so early.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great. Gonna be worrying about that fairly consistently now, I think. You're a good man, Paul. Yellow Dean. It's about a little bit after 3 in the arvo. Kind of had hoped to be a bit further down the track by now, but we've had a fair few reasons to stop. Last stop in Southern Cross took a little while, talking to the mechanics. I hope they're wrong when they assume that the head gasket is blown, because that would be a pain in my entire life. The thought of not making it, maybe just breaking down for good in the middle of nowhere and not coming true with my word of going and picking up Talia. Yeah, it was all a bit sketchy.
Bloody bugs everywhere. I'm undereducated, definitely overrated. Last night I masturbated, told myself I came but I actually faked it. Once I got electrocuted, my experience was convoluted. Didn't understand it, so I brooded. Came to the conclusion that I should shoot it with a water pistol. Woo! Electricity dead in a hole. At least that's what I thought. I got a hell of a shock from my head to my feet. My heart was racing, I was white as a sheet. Sitting on my ass, I thought this is shit. I didn't want to admit defeat. So I plugged my television in, and I plugged my stereo in, and I plugged my laptop in, and I plugged my air conditioner in, and I plugged the kettle in, and I plugged the heater in. I watched it suck right in, I screamed at the fucker, I fucking win. Well, I'm undereducated, definitely overrated. Last night I masturbated, told myself I came out, I actually faked it.
We're in sunny Norseman, and it's bloody beautiful. It's great to be here. I'm trying to call Az, a bit of a legend. He builds cars as a hobby.
Engine stop leak, yeah?
Yeah, and that stopped it from leaking.
If you do that on a long drive like that, that weld up stuff can be pretty good. Keep aiming it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going above 80. And
Yep,
like we'll probably drive like for another 45 minutes and then rest for an hour, like let the van rest for a little while, like because it's in the heat of the day.
Yep.
And then smash out the bulk of it later on tonight, but yeah, still treating it with the love and respect it needs.
That's it, and I reckon you're going to be fine. I reckon that chemi weld stuff will hold up.
Fuck yeah.
Why not?
Why the fuck not? I've got no good reason why not.
We're Australians, this is what we do. We haven't lost our past at all. We are still the have-a-go people.
But you're damn right. I guess I had a little bit of brain spasm, and I turned right instead of left, and luckily we realised not too far down the road that we were on our way back to Norseman, which would have been a bit shit. I think that's about 250 k's back, so lucky we realised when we did. Driving through thousands of kangaroos and didn't hit any, and thought I kind of had the knack for not hitting kangaroos, but then of course I hit one. But because of the condition of the car, I wasn't going very fast, so it wasn't hard enough to kill the kangaroo. So had to get the axe out. So I'm gonna hitchhike back to Mundrabilly to call the RAC and then come back and wait, because Paul is not gonna go right now. Yeah, we're going back to Norseman. The old van there has carked it. And so Tony here is towing us back to Norseman, where we're going to seek some mechanical assistance. Probably stay the night. Or two, yeah. That tow truck driver, Tony, was an absolute legend. Could have chatted to Tony for hours, and we did.
This bloke in the back, oh honey, oh look, oh it's 584 k's to go. And it was just like, I looked at Charmaine and we just lost all our energy. Obviously the missus came up with this theory. How you get the signs on the road that have got like such and such 10 k's, such and such 80 k's.
Yeah.
Never look at the bottom two. Only look at the top two.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna be rich and glamorous. I'll drive my friends around in a golden bus. I'll buy my mum a fancy dinner, buy my dad a new TV, take my buddies to the pub, all the drinks will be on me. And I won't be late on bills, and I won't be late on rent. I'll take my girlfriend camping in my $1,000 tent, ooh yeah. I'll buy some fresh new clothes, ones without any holes. Not only will I...
Maybe we'll see if there's pool table, maybe we can have a game of pool.
Nice house on a big block of land that backs onto the ocean, and I won't give a damn if you want to come and stay. I'll be glad to put you up. There'll be room to lay.
They're closing in about an hour and my car is still in exactly the same spot as it was at 7:30 this morning. So that's not looking too great. Just got a schooner of Swan for the price of a midi. It was a good glass of Swan. Swan tastes bloody good out here in the goldfields. This is not the goldfields, it's the Great Western Woodlands. But either way, it's all hot and the Swan was cold and it was fucking good. Not a lot going on, pretty quiet. Seems to be sort of a town built around a lot of mining industry. The mechanics seem good. I like them. I liked them when I spoke to them. I might not like them when I speak to them again. All depends what they tell me and how much money they want off me. Apparently real estate's bloody cheap. I can't really see myself settling down in Norseman though. But they do have a rock drilling competition here, so that would be pretty exciting. Ever seen a fucking rock drilling competition? I sure haven't. I bet it's pretty you know, a bit of a spectacle. Oh look, there's a train coming. I wonder what it's carrying. Nuggets of gold. He's taking it for a test drive. Look. All's alive. Fuck yeah. Re-pumped up that we didn't have to stay in Norseman for another 2 nights. Just excited. The mechanics filled us with confidence and hope. They didn't actually fix anything. They said it themselves. They just got it running again. But they told me there's nothing wrong with it, but there is. A normal car doesn't really drink about 15 litres of liquid over 350 kilometres.
America's lost genius. Darkness, obsession, the door. Darkness, obsession, the doors, the door.
About 5 k's out of Madura. The aim is to cross the fucking border today. It's only a few 100 k's away. It'll feel good getting out of WA. Been in WA for a long time.
I never wanted this, but it felt so right. So I went along with it. It was lovely for a while, and you were lovely all the time.
Threw my heart into this van. I mean, it's got us to South Australia. We're a long way from Norseman now, so that feels pretty good. It's just slow going. We've managed to get about, on average, about 20 to 50 Ks on each stretch before the car starts overheating this all day. And I think it's probably getting towards about 3 p.m. by now. We left at 7:30. I think we've come about 300 or 400 Ks tops. Which, you know, isn't bad for 7 hours. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing was always about going to get Talia. Just thought to help cover costs, do some shows, have a little bit of fun. But yeah, now it's full going to get Talia Palmer. And yeah, coming through on my word, despite all the troubles thrown at me.
Flies all around my head. Millions of flies will probably be in my bed when I decide to go to bed. This morning it was bees. What will tomorrow be? I'm guessing by the way that things are going, it'll just be millions of flies. It's a brand new one. I smelt the milk after putting it in my cup of tea, and it smelt like a bag of like dirty socks. And yeah, my cup of tea has a bit of like a yogurty taste.
Is it tolerable?
Mm. Yeah, and you know, what harm can a bit of off milk do to you?
I don't know.
Does it sound alright?
Gee, it's a bloody beautiful country. Wide open space. Miles and miles of nothing. Perfect for a good selfie. If I was a European traveller, out here. I reckon I'd probably run back and forth, try and take a photo of myself too. But I'm not, so I didn't.
Where are we?
In Ceduna. So we're I think about 450 k's into South Australia. Got about 700 k's till Adelaide, which apparently we can get the car fixed in Adelaide. So
And we got to go for a swim.
we did get to go for a swim. We swam good, did some breaststroke, doggy paddle, and freestyle. And yeah, after 7 days in the desert, that water all over my body felt pretty bloody good. I'll tell you that for free. Well, I still have the river on me, even though it's been days. Flies don't come around anymore, 'cause of my grimy glaze. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I still see the trees at night, even in my sleep. I still eat the fish alive, no matter how quiet they keep. And they sit around in my guts for a while. I feel them wriggling in a rather than a flap. They get together and they sing me a song, and sometimes I feel like clapping. Sometimes I feel like dancing around, and other times I like to get napping. The other night I met a fella at the pub, and he told me he likes to try rapping, and I said, "Please, mate, please refrain from trying your rapping. I do not like it. It sounds like shit." But he still has his jeans on him, even though it's been weeks. Sharks don't come around anymore, 'cause he's a trigger craze freak. Oh no! Ah, yep. Ah, please no. Yep. Still hears them coming at night, even in that state. I still eat the big boys alive, just gotta beat them at their game. Woo! And they sit around in my guts for a while. I feel them wriggling in a rather than a flap. Get together and they sing me a song, and sometimes I feel like clapping. Sometimes I feel like dancing around, and other times I like to get napping. The other night I met a fella on the pub, and he told me he likes a good slap, and I said, "Most certainly, buddy, I will oblige." I drank a lot of coffee last night while I was driving all night, and that coffee has made it so that I haven't been able to sleep today, and I'm completely exhausted, but my mind won't stop ticking. I think that's part of, you know, it's partly to do with this urge to keep on moving. Like, I'm in the habit of keeping on moving. And yeah, my brain won't rest because I can't.
To allow their musicians to move around freely while this journey ends.
But yeah, I had high hopes for it, and I guess in the future I'll just plan everything a bit better and make sure I'm actually going to get where I need to be on time. I mean, aeroplanes are good for that, and tour managers and things, but that kind of takes the fun out of it all. And we would have bloody been on time if they didn't fucking tow us back to Norseman. But in a way, I'm glad they did. Norseman was a time and a lesson. Tomorrow we'll wake up pretty early. Take our shit down to Adelaide bus station. Jump on a bus. I think there's about 3 connections and 11 hours before we get to Melbourne. Pull into Southern Cross Station about 7:15 in the evening. Then I'm going to go and see my missus. So there we were on the reliable V-Line public transport, rolling into Melbourne. Paul didn't make it, but I did.